Alucard, full story, biography, powers, and abilities. In the world of shadows, where humans walk unaware of what lurks in the dark, there exists one being feared by monsters and men alike. A vampire who cannot die, who feeds not just on blood, but on fear itself. His name is Alucard, the ultimate weapon of the Hellsing Organization, and perhaps the most powerful vampire to have ever walked the earth. Long before he took the name Alucard, he was Vlad the Impaler, also known as Dracula, the infamous 15th century prince of Wallachia. A brutal warlord feared across Europe, Vlad was known for his cruelty and his bloodlust, both literal and figurative. But over time, that rage turned inward, and he renounced God, choosing to embrace the darkness instead. In doing so, he became the first true vampire, an immortal creature born of hatred, vengeance, and damnation. Hundreds of years later, after being defeated by Abraham van Helsing, the monster was not destroyed. Instead, he was broken and bound into servitude. Reborn as Alucard, the reversed name of Dracula, he was forced to serve the Hellsing family, an organization dedicated to hunting and eradicating supernatural threats to the British Empire. Under the command of Integra Hellsing, Alucard became the organization's most powerful and loyal weapon. Though he is a servant, he is far from obedient in the traditional sense. Arrogant, theatrical, and fearless, Alucard obeys only Integra, whom he respects deeply for her strength and resolve. Throughout the Hellsing series, Alucard is deployed to eliminate rogue vampires, ghouls, and supernatural enemies threatening England. But his true test comes with the rise of Millennium, a Nazi remnant organization that had created an army of artificial vampires. In the chaos that follows, Alucard faces off against countless enemies, including Alexander Anderson, a Vatican paladin and one of his few worthy opponents. Eventually, Alucard unleashes his true power, releasing his restrictions and becoming a force of apocalyptic proportions. Alucard is more than just a vampire, he is a philosophical creature. He views life and death through the lens of eternity, mocking those who fear mortality. He loathes lesser vampires who lack purpose, and ironically, envies humans for their fleeting, meaningful lives. Though monstrous, Alucard is not mindless. He is intelligent, well-spoken, and introspective. Over the centuries, he has learned the price of immortality, and bears the burden of every soul he has consumed. True nature and final evolution. In the climax of Hellsing Ultimate, Alucard faces overwhelming odds. To survive, he absorbs Sarah's victorious soul, and ultimately vanishes into the realm between life and death. After disappearing for 30 years, he returns, having absorbed Schrödinger, a catboy with quantum immortality, allowing Alucard to exist everywhere and nowhere at once. By accepting death and embracing the paradox of being, Alucard becomes a higher being no longer bound by time, death, or physical law. He is now a godlike entity, capable of traversing reality itself. Powers and abilities. Alucard is, without question, one of the most powerful characters in anime history. His abilities are vast, terrifying, and seemingly limitless. 1. Immortality. Alucard cannot be killed by normal means. His body can be torn apart, but he always regenerates. 2. Regeneration. He can recover from any injury almost instantly, regardless of severity, making him functionally invincible. 3. Superhuman strength, speed, and reflexes. He moves faster than the eye can see, lifts objects far beyond human capability, and reacts with lightning precision. 4. Shape-shifting. Alucard can transform into shadows, mist, bats, hellhounds, and other nightmarish forms. 5. Intangibility and teleportation. He can pass through walls, vanish, and reappear at will. 6. Summoning familiars. Alucard can summon the souls of those he has devoured. At full power, he releases a literal army of undead under his command, including an entire battalion he consumed during past wars. 7. Reality warping, post-Schrödinger. After absorbing Schrödinger, Alucard gains quantum omnipresence. He exists everywhere he believes himself to be. He cannot die unless he wills it. 8. Expert marksman. Though he doesn't need them, Alucard wields two custom handguns, the Jackal and the Casal, both of which fire anti-freak bullets designed to destroy supernatural enemies. 9. Telepathy and mind control. He can invade the minds of others, create illusions, and exert will over weaker creatures. 10. Soul absorption. Every soul Alucard consumes adds to his power and grants him additional lives. At his peak, he contains millions. Alucard is not just a vampire. He is the very embodiment of death that cannot die, a nightmare forged by war, love, betrayal, and the endless passage of time. Bound by servitude but driven by purpose, he walks the line between man and monster, always questioning what it truly means to exist. In his story lies a terrifying truth, that true immortality is not a gift, but a curse. And in the end, the most powerful being in the world is not one who cannot die, but one who has made peace with death itself. Alucard is not the end of the story, he is the eternal echo within it. A shadow of history, a whisper in the dark, and the final judgment that walks when the sun falls. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more legendary character stories.